Yes.
The F-9F was the first jet fighter built by Grumman. The airframe was designed in 1946 around the Allison J-33. As more powerful turbines were developed, the F-9F eventually was powered by the early Pratt & Whitney J-48 with 6,250 pounds of thrust. Designers felt with the increase in speed, dogfighting would become a thing of the past, and 4 20-millimeter machine guns were added at the insistence of the pilots who would eventually fly the F-9F. 412 F-9Fs of all types were produced. Panthers and Cougars were operational throughout the 50s. One of the surviving Panthers is flying by you right now. Art Wolf coming back from the right side once again in this beautiful F-9F Panther. I'll tell you, that is one pretty airplane. I got to tell you a funny story. Art Wolf and I, when we were both kids in 1955, went to an air show and saw the Blue Angels flying those airplanes. And we discovered that about 3 or 4 years ago. We had conversation that we were at the same show in Philadelphia in 1955 when the Blues were actually flying the Panthers. And now Art owns his very own. And that's one. Anyway, these guys all looked at the rest of the air wing when they were landing right in front of them. Here comes Art Wolf now in the Panther. And again, this is one of those planes that they landed on the straight decks. If you ever get a chance to see the movie The Bridges of Toko-Ri, you'll recognize this airplane. Just your typical Philadelphia lawyer having a fun time on a Friday afternoon in Kalamazoo.
The F-8F Fortress is John Anderson of Augusta, Michigan. And flying Camp 4, the FM2 Wildcat. Early Pratt & Whitney J-48 of 6,250 pounds of thrust. Designers felt with the increase in speed, dogfighting would become a thing of the past. Compare that to the Grumman Tomcat at 75,000 pounds. This subsonic plane had a range of 600 miles. 3,412 F-9Fs of all types were produced. Panthers and Cougars were operational throughout the 1950s. So, ladies and gentlemen, as Art Wolf is coming around for one more pass before he goes out to join up with the cat flight, I would like to direct your attention to the mean-looking airplane on the ramp holding short of the runway out in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Navy and the Grim Reapers of Fighter Squadron 101 proudly present the Grumman F-14B Super Tomcat. From air superiority and fleet air defense to tactical reconnaissance and conventional ground attack, the F-14B is not only the most versatile, but also the largest of any U.S. Navy fighter. Powered by two General Electric F-14 afterburner turbofans, providing 7,000 pounds of thrust, the Super Tomcat possesses the necessary qualities to effectively employ its powerful and potent weapon system with speed, maneuverability, and flexibility to fulfill its objective as a multi-mission fighter. The Marine Corps, who flew and maintained these aircraft to preserve our way of life. Ladies and gentlemen, directly before you now, the flight of the Grumman Cats, 1993. Yeah, we were watching the F9F, and he was a little bit tight to the Don't want to do that. You know, it always seems so hard to believe when you go to an airport and you watch airplanes landing about once every minute, you know, and they got a couple thousand acres of airport. You get on the aircraft carrier and your intervals 45 seconds between airplanes. The break, and we'll put him on and get the devil out of the way.